Good afternoon, everybody. If you would, come on in and take your seats, and we'll call the meeting to order. Got a little housekeeping to do here first. I'd like to hear a move to send Senate Bill 111 to the Judiciary Committee. Have a move, second. Any opposition? Okay, it's now in Judiciary. Okay, I'm going to call on Senator Goodman to explain Senate Bill 79 to us, please.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, members of the committee. This is Senate Bill 79, the FEAR Act, Fentanyl Eradication and Removal Act. This is the Lieutenant Governor's bill. We made a little bit of, what we're doing is strengthen the penalties for fentanyl trafficking, and the reason that is fentanyl, as we know, the fentanyl epidemic. This is a Splenda packet. It's 1 gram. 1 gram of fentanyl will kill 500 people. We made some changes in the civil non-Judy in the House. We took out the portion that was concerning possession and kept all the language regarding trafficking. It works. It's just a continuation of our efforts of the Austin's Law that Whit Burchett carried in the House last year trying to address the fentanyl epidemic.
Well, you've heard the explanation. Are any questions? Good job, Senator. Don't see any. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Chairman, members of the committee.
Here we go. Okay. We also have a rule substitute for Senate Bill 69, and I'm going to recognize Chairman Leverett to explain the rule substitute to us, please.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the second part of the governor's lawsuit reform package. You've heard me speak at length about it the other day. It came out of the subcommittee and then actually came out of the rules committee. We do have 2 changes, however, to that bill that are in the proposed substitute. The first change is on lines 107 through 110. That's on page 5. It just adds a new exception to the operation of the statute for basically someone who is an investor in a company that provides litigation financing. So the idea is the litigation financier still has to, when they apply, disclose ownership that's over the 10%. So they would be disclosing some of the people who invest in that litigation financing company, but the investors themselves don't have to actually register under the act. So disclosure of the investment is still required by the applicant, by the financier, but the investors, the people who might invest in that litigation financing company itself, don't have to actually register under the act. And then the other changes on page 12 on line 278, this was the provision that would require joint and several liability. We've just changed the word shall on line 278 to may. So the court would have some discretion as to whether to impose that joint and several liability in a given case. And that was Chair Lady Miller's amendment, which we are now making in this substitute. And those are the only changes. Mr. Chairman, I'm glad to answer any questions.
Okay, you've heard the explanation. Do we have questions? Don't see any. Okay, do I hear a motion to approve rule substitute to Senate Bill 69, that's LC 492394S?
So moved. Second.
Have a motion and second. Is there any opposition? Okay, it's approved. Okay, now what we want to do is set a supplemental calendar for today. Under modified structured, Senate Bill 40.
Moved. Second.
Have a move and a second. Any opposition? It's on. Senate Bill 56.
Moved. Second.
Moved and seconded. Any opposition? It's on. Senate Bill 69, rule substitute, LC 492394S.
Moved. Second.
Moved and seconded. Any opposition? It's on. Senate Bill 79.
Moved. Second.
Moved and seconded. Any opposition? It's on. Senate Bill 105.
Moved. Second.
Moved and seconded. Any opposition? It's on. Okay, that'll set our supplemental calendar for today. You'll get a notice. We'll have a rules meeting at 9 a.m. in the morning, and we'll see you then, if not before. Thank you.